Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Pre-game coverage of OU Braves basketball is brought to you exclusively by Fusion Alley, with Primetime Grill coming soon, the newest destination location for family entertainment. It's always good, clean fun at Fusion Alley in South Ottawa. This OU Braves basketball broadcast is also brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, Arvest Bank, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Salina, Kansas at the Mabee Arena on the campus of Kansas Wesleyan University for Game 2 of our doubleheader between number 10 Ottawa and the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Braves 15-1, 9-1 in the KCAC. They sit atop of the conference, one game ahead of Bethel College. Ottawa ranked 10th heading into tonight's contest, coming off that 103-96 victory over Sterling College and Wilson Fieldhouse on Saturday. Braves 50% from the floor, 24% from the three-point line, and 80% from the free throw line. Braves had 5 players in double figures. Gerald Bowie finished with 24, Haskins with 17, Jaquan Daniels with 16, and both Jackson Mallory and Mason McDowell scored 10. We're going to take our first break here on the Fusion Alley pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
We stopped by Ottawa's newest destination for good, clean fun, Fusion Alley, to find out what the experience is really all about.
It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. Bowling, friends.
The atmosphere has been awesome. The leagues are full. Everybody's having a good time.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon is the place where friends and families are meeting to bowl, laugh, share, and enjoy a day or night together. Whether you're a serious competitor or you need the bumpers, a few frames can make you feel good. Don't miss out. Visit FusionAlleyOttawa.com for more information.
Back as we've got about 2 minutes until the national anthem and starting lineup. The Braves' opponent tonight, the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes, sit at 9-6, 6-4 in the KCAC. They had their 2-game winning streak broken last Saturday in McPherson, falling to McPherson College 80-65. Shot just 37% from the floor, 19% from the three-point line, and 61% from the free throw line. James Brooks led Kansas Wesleyan in scoring with 11, but the Coyote sharpshooter was 0 of 8 from behind the three-point line. Peyton Hatter was the other K-Dub player in double figures. He finished the night with 10 points and 8 rebounds. James Brooks leads the team in scoring at 12.5. A.J. Raines leads the team in rebounding at 8.4. Braden Wyatt leads Kansas Wesleyan in assists per game at 3.4. Brendan Ganaway leads this team in steals per game at 1.7. And Zay Wilson leads the Coyotes in blocks at 1 per game. We'll take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Back here at Mabee Arena in Salina, Kansas, as your number 10 Ottawa University Braves get set to take on the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Braves sit at 9-1 in KCAC play, off to their best record in conference since 1994-95. That team was 8-2 through 10 KCAC games, and 48-49, 58-59, and 66-67. Braves only lost a total of 1 conference game, a little different back then when you would only play upwards of 10 or 15 conference games. Braves are off to their best start through 16 games since 1952-53. That season, they started 15-1, finished the season at 20-3. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the Fusion Alley pregame show when we come back. Starting lineup and opening tip. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
we stopped by Ottawa's newest destination for good, clean fun, Fusion Alley, to find out what the experience is really all about.
I love not having to go to Lawrence anymore to bowl.
It's a fun place to be with family.
I'm getting my Bojo on.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon is the place where friends and families are meeting to bowl, laugh, share, and enjoy a day or night together. Whether you're a serious competitor or you need the bumpers, a few frames can make you feel good. Don't miss out. Visit FusionAlleyOttawa.com for more information.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Maybe Arena in Salina, Kansas. Good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the number 10 ranked Ottawa University men take on the Kansas Wesleyan University Coyotes as the Braves take on their first road contest here in 2020. They come into tonight 8-1 on the road in their 1920 season, 6-1 in the KCAC. That one loss coming to St. Mary up in Leavenworth back on November the 26th. The starters for your Braves tonight. At guard, number 0, Jaquan Daniels, a 6'4 junior from Columbus, Georgia. At guard, number 3, Matt Balde, a 6'1 senior from Olathe, Kansas. At guard, number 10, Ryan Haskins, a 5'10 senior from Osage City, Kansas. At forward, number 14, Kyle Patrick, a 6'7 senior from Hutchinson, Kansas. And at guard, number 31, Jackson Mallory, a 6'2 junior from Lawrence, Kansas, as they turn the lights out on us here in Salina as the Coyotes will be announced. Their record of 9-6, 6-4 in the KCAC. At guard for them will be number 1, Brendan Ganaway, a 6-foot senior from Houston, Texas, a transfer from Division I Southern University. At guard, number 10, James Brooks, a 6'2 senior from Frontenac, Kansas, transfer from Pratt Community College. At guard, number 13, Braden White, a 5'11 junior from Topeka, Kansas. At guard, number 15, Peyton Hatter, a 6'7 sophomore from Andover, Kansas. And at forward, number 21, A.J. Range, a 6'6 junior from Junction City, Kansas. As we still get set for them to announce here. Keys to the game for Ottawa. Ottawa did fall in both contests in the regular season a year ago before knocking off Kate up here in Maybe Arena, 79-74 in the quarterfinals. Biggest difference was the ability to shut down James Brooks. Matchup in Ottawa last year, he scored 21, and then here in Maybe Arena in that rout, 102-81, he scored 24. In the KCAC quarterfinals, he was held to just 13 points. Second, get out and run when you have the chance. Ottawa showed how deep they were on Saturday against Sterling, able to get 33 fast break points and 56 points in the paint. Ottawa has shown this year that they are the best getting deep into their bench. They can go 12, 13, 14 guys, and they add Lucas Zeman tonight into that mix, a 6'8 junior from Santa Monica City College from Los Angeles, California. So that just adds in another player for Ottawa to bring off their bench. Kansas Wesleyan not super deep. They have to take advantage when they do get those starters off the floor. And last, they got to keep the rebounding margin fairly close. The Braves were throttled on the boards on Saturday, 47-33, leading to 17 second chance points for the Warriors. Coyotes do a great job on the boards. A.J. Range averages a double-double almost every night. He averages 12 points and 8 boards. Is one of the best rebounders in this conference. You have to find a way when the Coyotes do miss, like they did on Saturday, to keep them from getting second chance points. The Coyotes have been announced, and we get set to tip it up. Braves in their gold jerseys tonight. black numbers outlined in gray. Ottawa across the chest in black, outlined in gray. Coyotes in white jerseys, white shorts, purple and yellow down the side. Coyotes across the chest in purple, outlined in gold. Ottawa will go left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Daniels, of course, to jump it up for the Braves. We get set for the first road game of 2020 as the Braves try to stay on top of the KCAC standings as they take on 6-4 in the KCAC. Kansas Wesleyan looking for their first win in 2020 after a loss to McPherson College on Saturday, 80-65. Braves winners on Saturday, 103-96. Daniels to jump it up against A.J. Range. Daniels wins the tip. Ottawa will get the first possession in the hands of Jackson Mallory, guarded by White. They'll find Daniels coming off the screen, goes baseline on Hatter, attack, partially blocked, rebound by Range. Ottawa was able to ISO that time quickly. White the other way. White keeps it himself out to the right side of the floor. Going to bring Brooks, comes off the screen. Mallory will guard him tonight to start this game. Ganaway down low to Range, guarded by Patrick. They're going to post him up on the block. Range inside, over the top, and scores on the hook shot from 3 feet in a quick 2-0 lead. In the pass, makes it to Haskins, who didn't see it coming, has to hold on to it in the corner. He'll find Patrick. Crossing over is Daniels. Daniels works the left side of the floor to Patrick. Patrick leaves it with Haskins. Little hesitation from him. In the corner goes to Balday. Back out to Haskins with 10 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Patrick and Mallory. Patrick steps out, three-pointer. NBA range for Patrick is long. Rebound by the Coyotes. 2-0. Kansas Wesleyan leads. 18:55 to go first half. Ganaway lobs inside the range. He'll back onto the left block, this time on Patrick. Hill back inside, gets in the lane, and a reach-in foul on Patrick. With 18:47 remaining in the half. Pretty obvious early on where the Coyotes want to go, and they want to take advantage of their size inside. Ganaway to inbound to the right of the basket. They're going to throw it out to Range. They'll leave it with White where he sets the screen. White attacks, gets in the lane all the way to the basket. Runner short. Rebound by Daniels. Daniels will push in transition for Ottawa. Right side Haskett. Screen coming. Back up top, it'll go to Patrick. Left side Balday. Balday picks up his dribble, finds Patrick up high. Right wing to Daniels. Daniels crossing over, steps into a three from the wing. It's short. Rebound by Kansas Wesleyan, and they can go the other way with Brooks. Brooks to the basket, lay-in's good on the transition, and there's a 4-0 lead for the Coyotes. Pass in the corner, finds Haskins. Haskins, bucket, floats, scores off the glass with the right hand. Braves respond to the 4-point lead for the Coyotes by getting on the board with 18:05 remaining in the first half. Screen for Range. They'll stick it out to White on now to Brooks. Brooks drives on Mallory. Up top to Range at the free throw line. He takes the 15-footer. It's well short, long rebound into the hands of Hatter. And a foul called on Ottawa. Hatter able to take it away from Haskins and Balday on the long rebound. Hatter, 7th in the conference in offensive rebounds at 2.53 a game. Inbound will go to White with 20 on the shot clock. Coyotes leading 4-2 over the Braves. Brooks off the screen, guarded by Mallory again, lob it inside to Range, backing in on Patrick. Still backing in, a lot of contact, and then a flop warning called on Patrick. Again, the shot clock goes back to 20. They'll come over, and head coach Aaron Stephenthal quickly to the table. And the official's going to talk about it here, whether that was a flop or not. They are isolating Patrick down low on A.J. Range. And the official's still going to talk about it here. We have the right to a spot. Now they're going to talk about it. And they're going to move the shot clock to 11. No reset here. Inbound with 11 seconds coming off the screen is Brooks. His 15-footer good. He's got 4 early on. He scored 11 to lead the way for the Coyotes on Saturday, and it's a 4-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. Left side, Daniels. Screen from Patrick. Daniels to Mallory. They'll lob it inside Patrick, guarded by Hatter. Long pass. It's the top of the bucket. Somehow gets to Haskins. Step back three for him. No good. Rebound by Coyotes. Pushing the other way is White. 3-on-2. White up top to Hatter. Left side finds Brooks. Brooks, between the legs, crosses over, goes baseline, and a push-off called on Haskins. That'll be the second team foul on Ottawa, first personal on Haskins. Ganaway will inbound for the Coyotes. 17:08 remaining, first half. 6-2 Kansas Wesleyan leads. It'll be Braden White. The word back to the middle of the floor. The junior from Topeka finds Ganaway, the senior from Houston. White goes baseline, all the way to the other side of the floor, loses it out of bounds. Last touch by Ottawa as Mallory got the last touch with 8 on the shot clock. Again, Ganaway's going to inbound, but closer to the Ottawa bench in that far right corner. Left side, Brooks for 3 off the wing. It's long. Rebound into the hands of Balday for Ottawa. Balday's pass, he picked it up, then he throws it away to Daniels. He was looking for Mallory. And quickly to the scores table comes Mason McDowell. McDowell, the junior, 6'7" post player from Paola, Kansas. Has 10 points, 6 assists, a career high for him on Saturday. They need a little boost of energy right now as they trail by 4 with 16:39 to go in the first half. A low-scoring game definitely benefits the Coyotes as they come into tonight averaging just 73 points a game. Ottawa at 89 points a game. Range backing in on McDowell. Floater's blocked by McDowell. Range gets it back, finds White in the corner. White in the lane. Floater for him is going to go. And it's a 6-point lead for the Coyotes at 8-2. Going baseline is Mallory. Kicks it in the corner to Balday. Layup going to the basket. It's an air ball from Balday. And Ganaway pushes for the Coyotes. Long pass finds Brooks. Layup going to be good. And Ottawa's going to have to take a timeout. They trail by 8, 10-2 with 15:55 remaining in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
Where do you go for fun and entertainment? Here's an idea. Go bowling at the new Fusion Alley in South Ottawa. Fusion Alley is equipped with cutting-edge technology in a bright and exciting atmosphere that the whole family will love. Join a league, host a birthday party, enjoy a night out with friends. And don't forget about Cosmic Bowling every Friday and Saturday night at 9:30. For more information about your new location for fun and entertainment, just visit online at FusionAlleyOttawa.com. Fusion Alley, good, clean fun at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in South Ottawa.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at OttawaHerald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit OttawaHerald.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Braves trail 10-2 as James Brooks already with 6. We talked about that in the pregame. Can't allow him to get going as he's got 6 early points and an 8-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan with 15:55 remaining here in our first half. Still on the floor, Mallory, McDowell, Daniels, Haskins, and Balday. Mallory works the left side of the floor. Now he'll drive on White, leave it up top to Daniels. Daniels steps back, leaves it with McDowell. Guarded by Hatter. Right wing to Mallory, 8 on the shot clock for the Braves. Left side, Daniels, 3-pointer for him on the wing. Good. And he rolls his ankle. After hitting the 3-pointer, he's limping to the other side of the floor, but he seems to be okay. Braves down by 5 as Daniels with all 5 points here early on. Ganaway to the bucket. Comes up short. Rebound by Daniels. He can push in transition. Daniels, right corner. Haskins, back to Daniels. Left side, McDowell. Looks to go by Range. In the corner, Haskins for 3. It's short. Rebound by Range as Hatter got a hand in Haskins' face. Ryan Haskins 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Here early on, White all the way to the bucket. A little hesitation. Right-hand layup's good for him. 7-point lead for the Coyotes. Going the other way, Daniels. Leaps in the lane, floats. Can't score as he came up short. As Ottawa's looking for some kind of boost right now. Players heading to the scorer's table. White in the lane, floater, good. And a 9-point lead for the Coyotes, their largest of the game, with 14:30 to go in the first half. McDowell, right wing, Daniels. Balde comes off the screen, looks to drive on Brooks. No good for make that Balde from 4 feet. Braves 2 of 9 from the field. Three-pointer in the corner's no good by Hatter. Rebound by Mallory. 14-10 remaining first half. It's 14-5 Coyotes. Haskins in the corner. Out to McDowell. Goes by Hatter. Gets in the lane. Runner for McDowell's no good. And then a whistle and a charge called. No, make that a blocking foul. Called on Brooks. That is wouldn't want to call it a makeup call, but it's a makeup call. McDowell left his feet just short of getting into the paint. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First foul on James Brooks. First team foul on the Coyotes. McDowell not wearing the undershirt today. Usually wears the sleeve shirt under. Free throw good for him. Into the game for the Braves will be Joe Johnson III, Darrell Bowie, and Andre Jackson. And the biggest worry for me has to be Jaquan Daniels limping off the floor for the Braves. Johnson III, the 5'8 junior from Waynesville, Missouri. Darrell Bowie, the senior from Rome, Georgia. And Andre Jackson, the junior from Turner, Kansas. McDowell's second free throw in and out. Rebound for the Coyotes. Subs coming in for the Coyotes as well. We'll get to those shortly. Daquan Gross into the game. And Zay Wilson. Ganaway's going to go pick and roll with Wilson. Ganaway jumper from 15, good. And it's a 10-point lead for the Coyotes. Largest of the game. Ottawa was run out of the gym here a year ago in the regular season and then came back and beat the Coyotes in the KCAC quarterfinals. And they're going to call Bowie for palming. Turnover on Ottawa. Into the game for the Coyotes will be number 14, Andre Harris. 6'2 senior from Sioux City, Iowa, transfer from Morningside College, excuse me. Zay Wilson, a senior from Austin, Texas, transfer from Huston-Tilston, a NAI Division I program, and then Daquan Gross, a transfer from Northwest Tech, all in the game for the Coyotes. Wilson on the wing. He'll drive. Kick it back up top to Ganaway with 18 on the shot clock and a 10-point lead for the Coyotes. Ganaway loses the handle, and Bowie will push the other way. Bowie, hesitation, gets to the lane. Layup's good, off the glass with the left hand. And Bowie gets on the score sheet, leading scorer for Ottawa on Saturday as he scored 24. That was done in 29 minutes. 8-point lead for the Coyotes with 12:52 to go first half. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Johnson III with a little bit of body there on Harris. Sub for the Coyotes is it'll be Savon Edwards, the 6'1 freshman from Topeka. He will get Ganaway with a breather. And we are going to see the first action for Lucas Zeman, the 6'8 junior from Los Angeles, California, a transfer from Santa Monica Community College. Sophomore, he averaged 8 points and 8 rebounds a game, 80% from the foul line, all conference honors. He helped Santa Monica College to the Elite 8. The first action for him, and he is going to guard Gross in the right short corner. 10 on the shot clock. Dribbling baseline. Keeping it is White. He goes baseline, steps in. Might have been a travel. Layup's good from Savion Edwards. And it's back to a 10-point lead. Right now, Braylon White is able to get wherever he wants on the floor. Bowie goes baseline. Cross-court pass finds Patrick out to Zeman. Right side Johnson. Driving is Jackson. Jackson to Johnson III by one defender. Jumper from 15 for Johnson III is good. Good ball movement that time from Ottawa. Got 5 passes and an open 15-footer. Wilson crosses over. His shot's going to be blocked by Zeman. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Coyotes. No, it's going to say it was last touch by Ottawa. Eight-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan with 11:58 to go in the first half. With 11:58, the Braves are 4 of 12 today. Inbound goes to White. He's going to be guarded by Jackson. Going to play that guard role right now as Ottawa's got their big lineup in. Screen coming. White by Jackson. Floater is short and then knocked right into the hands of White. White with the three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Johnson III. Braves get lucky. And then Jackson's called for the charge as didn't have time to gather himself on that pass. as that charge was taken near midcourt. Fourth team foul on the Braves, first personal on Jackson. Into the game for the Coyotes, it's going to be number 12, Dylan Hahn, the 6'3 freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma. Taking over at the point will be Edwards, freshman from Topeka, guarded by Bowie. Screen coming from Wilson. Driving baseline, layup's going to be good. Back to a 10-point lead for the Coyotes. 11:20 to go in the first half. Bowie looking left side. He'll leave it for Zeman. Johnson, the third, attacks. Kicks it in the corner to Patrick. A little off the mark with the pass. Johnson to Jackson on the wing. Screen coming from Zeman. Jackson steps back. Cross court, finds Johnson, the third. He goes baseline. Leaves it. He'll lose the handle. They'll kick it to Patrick in the corner for three. It's in and out. Long rebound. Going to be picked up by Jackson. He'll kick it out to Bowie on the wing. Bowie for three on the wing. In and out. Rebound by Patrick. He had it in his hands, then loses it out of bounds.
No, you need one?
Johnson, the third, comes up limping on that play, as he will get Daryl Bowie. 20-10, Kansas Wesleyan leads Ottawa. 10:48 to go in the half. Edwards with the ball. He'll go left side for Hahn. Jackson will guard him. Driving baseline, they'll leave it with Edwards. Three-pointer on the way for Hahn is long. Rebound by Patrick. Pushing with Johnson, the third, the other way. They'll keep it. Finds Patrick. Patrick right side to Mallory. Up top, Zeman. Left side, Jackson. Screen coming from Zeman. Spinning is Jackson. Jackson in the lane. Kicks it corner. Mallory for three. It's in and out. Rebound by Jackson. He'll attack. Spinning. Takes the contact. And then a whistle and a blocking foul called on the Coyotes.
Hey, why? Hey! Go, wide. Go in the corner, wide.
Braves 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 7 from the three-point line. Foul goes on Gross. His first, second team foul. Johnson open for three on the wing. Good. Big bucket. Johnson, the third, has come off the bench and given Ottawa 5 points. 10-minute mark here in the first half. And it's been a slugfest. Defensive standstill for the most part. Coyotes are 10 of 20 from the field, though. Wilson, right side, Edwards, going baseline. Pass hits the bottom of the basket. Kicked out to Hahn. Hahn picks up his dribble, finds Wilson from 20. It's long. Rebound to Johnson, the third. Johnson, the third, keeps himself on the wing. Driving, takes the contact. Step back three-pointer for Joe Johnson, third, good! And Ottawa within 4, 20-16. 9:30 to go in the half on the step-back three-pointer from Joe Johnson, the third, who's got 7. And the Braves face will come to life here in the Mabee Arena. Pick and roll coming with the Coyotes. Zeman steps out, going baseline. Floater in the lane, partially blocked, and then a whistle after the play for a foul on Ottawa. As tumbling to the floor was Edwards. For Zeman, his first personal. 5th team foul on Ottawa. Subs coming for both teams here after the first one. Edwards, a 90% foul shooter. Played 9 minutes on Saturday, scored 4 points, misses the front end. Range Brooks will come into the game, along with C.J. Weathers for the first time today, the sophomore forward from Allen, Texas. Allen High School, or the Allen, Texas area, has been good to the KCAC. Bethel had 3 players from Allen last year. Second, good. And it's a 5-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. And for all the things that have gone wrong in this first half for Ottawa, they find themselves just down by 5. Mallory to Jackson on the right wing. Up top, McDowell. Mallory comes off the screen. They'll go down low to Haskett. Up top, Johnson the third. He'll drive, takes the contact, step back jumper for Joe, in and out. Rebound by Brooks. Edwards pushes the other way, guarded by Haskins. Will go down low to range, stolen away by Jackson. Ball's loose, and then a reach-in foul called on Edwards. Andre Jackson showing his defensive prowess. Played 22 minutes, had 9 points, 3 steals. That was a career high on Saturday. 1 assist and 2 blocks. Balde returns. Make that Johnson the third takes a seat. 8:40 to go first half. It's 21-16 K-Dub. Mallory, screen coming. They'll work left corner to Balde. Lob inside to McDowell. Backdoor cut finds Mallory. Pass in the corner. Haskins, 4-3. Ring it up for Ryan Haskins. And the Braves within 2 at 21-19. The extra pass from Jackson Mallory gets Haskins a much-needed 3. Hahn, NBA range 3 is well off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, for Range. They'll reset with Edwards. Bob inside the Range. He'll back in on McDowell on the left block. In the lane, he'll lose the handle. Go straight up in the air. And the Braves come away with it with Balde. Out to Jackson. And he'll hold it. And he'll leave it with Mallory. Cross court to McDowell. Faces up. Pass backdoor is stolen away. Pushing the other way is Edwards. Edwards works his way to the right corner. Up top to Brooks. Left side to Hahn. 7:44 remaining first half. 2-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. They've led the whole way here in that first half. Pick and roll. Left side. Dribbling baseline. Up top Range. Out to Hahn on the wing. Hahn to the free throw line. Pass inside to Range. Goes off the glass. Scores through the contact. Hahn and Range work the pick and roll well. 4-point lead for Kansas Wesleyan. Jackson driving and a whistle. And a reach-in foul called on Kansas Wesleyan. Goes on Weathers. His first personal, 14th foul. Ganaway returns. Sitting will be Edwards. Bowie returns for Ottawa, as does Daniel. Mallory and Jackson sit. Big minutes from Andre Jackson. As well as Mallory. See how Daniels is after rolling his ankle on the three-pointer he made early on in the half. We're going to lob inside of McDowell from Bowie. Backdoor pass finds Haskins in the right corner. Great look by McDowell. Haskins just never saw it, but he'll regather. 5 on the shot clock. Haskins, little hesitation, kicks it in the corner. Balde shoots a 3. It's blocked out of bounds and a shot clock violation on Ottawa. Braves 7 of 20 from the field. Braden White returns for the Coyotes. He got a nice long break as the Coyotes have held the lead for a very long time. They've led by as many as 10. Felt like it's 15 or 20, but Ottawa finds themselves down by just 4. White will be guarded by Bowie, and what they're doing is they're trying to ISO Bowie on a pick and roll. They can fight through some screens. Ball's knocked out of bounds by McDowell on the interior pass to Range. 19 on the shot clock for the Coyotes. Ganaway to inbound. Brooks off the screen will have it on the wing, guarded by Balde. Jumper from 15 for Brooks, good. Brooks has 8. Ottawa not really challenging him right now. Bowie to the basket, kicks it left side. Daniels, reverse, lay-in's good. Little hesitation and a floater lay-in there from Daniels. Braves down by 4. Daniels has 5. Left side, Brooks works off the screen. Stepping out on him is Daniels. Pass is tipped up in the air, then stolen away by Haskins. He'll go the other way with McDowell. McDowell, right hand dunk is going to be in and out, and a foul and a whistle. As Daniels got him, or my apologies, make that Brooks got him on the arm, but McDowell looking for the one-handed finish, and he's going to go and shoot 2. Trying to bring down the house was Mason McDowell. And he's feeling it a little bit afterwards as Brooks got him across the chest. For James Brooks, that is his second, with 6:11 remaining in the half, and Hatter heads to the scorer's table. Dow's first, long. Now 1 of 3 from the foul line. Ottawa, as a team, is 1 of 3. McDowell coming into this evening sitting at 70% from the free throw line. Makes the second as Ottawa gets within 3. Closest they've been since the early goings of this game. White in the lane, steps back, works back to the left corner. Keeps his dribble to the free throw line and back up top to Ganaway near midcourt. Ganaway, left side, goes behind the back. Short corner, lobs it inside the Range, and that is going to be a foul called on Daniels. Mismatch there. Only thing that Daniels could do is foul him as Bowie was posted up on Range, and that's not going to work out well for Ottawa. A.J. Range to the free throw line. 77% foul shooter. Played 27 minutes on Saturday, 5 points for him. Had 11 rebounds, 1 block, 2 steals, and 3 assists. Free throw good for him.
said the opposite.
4-point lead for the Coyotes, 5 points for Range in the half. That is the 16th foul on Ottawa. Second is no good. Rebound by McDowell. Braves trail 26-22. 5:45 to go first half. Bowie works pick and roll, guarded by White. Left side pass, finds Balday in the corner to Daniel. Has to go to Haskins near midcourt. Works between the circles to Bowie. Now he'll reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll go pick and roll. Bowie, a little hesitation, crosses over. Step back three-pointer for Bowie is well short. And an offensive foul called on Bowie for the kick out. That's his second personal. He's going to come out of this game. So Bowie will check out. Just 2 points for him. Mallory will come in. .5:23 to go. Braves trail by 4. Screen from Range gets Ganaway a 15-footer. That's no good from Range on the tip-in. A rebound by Mallory. Daniels in transition. Right corner pass finds Haskins. Haskins double clutches, kicks it out to McDowell, saving it. Mallory takes contact. Right side pass to Daniels. 15-footer for him is in and out. Just a little long by Daniels, who just doesn't look right now. Dangerous pass the other way, stolen by McDowell, and pushing the other way to Haskins. Haskins keeps it himself. Couldn't corral it as Ottawa had a 2-on-1. Mallory asking for a screen from McDowell. Right wing Daniels. Pick and roll coming with McDowell. Sloppy first half here from Ottawa offensively. McDowell backing it on Range. Fade away from McDowell. Banks it off the glass and swirls it in. The Braves within 2 at 26-24. 4:30 to go first half. Mason McDowell with 4 off the bench. Johnson III heads to the scorer's table. They'll check in at the next stoppage. Ganaway right side, Brooks guarded by Balday. Lob inside Hatter. Hatter off the glass, strong. Ball tipped in the air. McDowell has it. They'll find Mallory. Left side, Haskins. Haskins looks to attack on Hatter. Haskins takes the contact, picks up his dribble, kicks it out McDowell. McDowell left side. He'll leave it with Mallory on the dribble handoff. Left corner to Balday. They've got a mismatch on McDowell. They've got Braden White on him. 8 on the shot clock. Haskins right wing. A lot of standing around right now for Ottawa. Jumper right side. Good from Daniels from 18, and Ottawa's tied it at 26 with 3:45 to go first half. Brooks to White. This is the first time it's been tied since 0-0. 3:35 to go. Ganaway guarded by Haskins. Coming off the screen is White. White in the lane, all the way to the basket. Right-hand layup's no good. And an over-the-back call, no. A whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Goes on Daniels. His first personal. 8th team foul as McDowell's going to get a breather. Hatter to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 85% free throw shooter. Scored 10 points against McPherson in 15 minutes. Was 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Hatter's first is good. In the game for the Coyotes is Andre Harris. Brooks will get a breather here with 3:28 to go, and he does have those 2 fouls. Big opportunity for Ottawa with Brooks on the bench. Second on the way, long. Rebound by Haskins. Braves with a chance to take their first lead of the game with a made bucket. Daniels on the left wing. Screen from Patrick. Dribbles. Drives on Hatter. Takes the contact and a whistle and a foul called.
Double bonus by now. Ryan!
16th foul on the Coyotes.
Go on again.
First personal on Peyton Hatter.
Joe, lift!
Braves one away from getting into the bonus. Mallory to inbound. Coming off the screen. We'll go to Patrick, and it's stolen away. Range goes the other way for the Coyotes. 3-on-1. Ganaway, left side Range. Layup blocked from behind by Johnson III. Ball's loose, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Coyotes as Hatter knocks Johnson III out of bounds. Him and Hatter both get up a little gingerly after the play.
Joe, are you all right? Joe, you good?
Johnson III getting up a little slow, holding that left arm. Braves down by 1 with 3:05 to go, first half. Mallory, right side of the floor. He'll leave it with Johnson the third. White steps out on him. Johnson loses the handle but gets it back near midcourt. Guarded by White. A lot of contact again. Dribble handoff left side to Daniels. Steps into a three from the wing for Daniels, is going to be well short. Rebound by Hatter. Braves so far with just 4 assists on 10 made baskets. Well behind their average. Range backs it on Patrick. He'll face up, goes baseline. Ball tipped out of his hands, and Daniels can push the other way. Daniels to the right wing. Losing the handle, gets it back. Sends back to the middle of the floor to Mallory, to Haskins. Haskins driving on White, gets in the lane, leaves it inside to Patrick. Patrick, left side, Johnson the third, in the corner. Haskins, 4-3, good! And Ottawa takes their first lead of the game at 29-27. 2:10 to go first half. Ottawa's had to work for it. They get a good look, and they're now 4 of 12 from behind the arc. All the way to the basket, Braden White strong with it. Rebound by Daniels. Ottawa has numbers. Daniels in transition. Johnson the third for 3. It is good for Joe Johnson the third, and a timeout by the Coyotes. As the Braves lead by 5 after trailing by 10. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can, so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Braves on a 22-7 run, forcing head coach Anthony Munson to call a timeout. Braves lead 32-27, 1:50 to go in the half. White pick and roll with Raines, works right wing to Ganaway, guarded by Haskins. Stepping out on him will be Jackson. Jackson guarding right side. Another pick and roll with Ganaway. Ganaway attacks, kicks it out to Raines. Raines shoots a three this time, long. Off the mark, Johnson the third somehow comes away with it. The shortest player on the court at 5'8". Haskins in the corner. Patrick this time for a three. Ring it up. As Ottawa hits their 7th three-pointer of the half. Raised by 8. Other way, Ganaway has it stripped away and a blocking foul called prior to that. Sending Ganaway to the line to shoot 2. First 3 of the night for Kyle Patrick on the other end. Braves 7 of 16 from behind the arc. Ganaway with 2 points. He's 1 of 3 from the field. 2 rebounds and 3 assists. First trip to the foul line for him, in and out. As a team, the Coyotes 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Ganaway, a lefty, wears the sleeve on the left arm, and then the 3/4 leggings. Free throw good for Ganaway. And Ottawa leads 35-28. 1:10 to go first half. Braves trailed 20-10, and since then it has been all Ottawa. 25-8 run. Patrick off the screen again up high. Down low it goes to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Hatter. Attacking to the bucket. Jackson floats, can't score. Ball still loose. Patrick has it. He'll kick it back up to Johnson the third, where Ottawa resets with 50 on the game clock, 15 on the shot clock. Pick and roll coming with Jackson and Mallory. Lob inside. Andre Jackson with the tip in on the alley-oop. And the Braves by 9. Largest lead of the game for Ottawa. 33 seconds remaining first half. 10 seconds, about a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dribble handoff with Harris. Right side, Braden White. Gets in the lane, kicks it left side. A.J. Range double clutches, scores off the glass. Tough bucket there for A.J. Range. He's had a tremendous first half as he's got 7. Braves by 7, can hold for the final shot. 10 seconds remaining. Ottawa's got to go quick. Picks up his dribble, finds Patrick. Coming off the screen, they'll go to Haskins. Haskins, left side. Mallory for 3 on the wing. Good! And Ottawa finishes the half, up 10, 40-30 over Kansas Wesleyan, as Ottawa hits their 8th three of the half. And they lead 40-30 over Kansas Wesleyan. We'll take a break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com. Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
We stopped by Ottawa's newest destination for good, clean fun, Fusion Alley, to find out what the experience is really all about.
It's a lot of fun. We have a great time. Bowling, friends.
The atmosphere has been awesome. The leagues are full. Everybody's having a good time.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon is the place where friends and families are meeting to bowl, laugh, share, and enjoy a day or night together. Whether you're a serious competitor or you need the bumpers, a few frames can make you feel good. Don't miss out. Visit FusionAlleyOttawa.com for more information. It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the Gott Building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission. Bring recreation to life.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
After a slow start that saw Ottawa down 20-10 at the 10-minute mark of the first half, Braves finished the half on a 30-10 run and lead at the break 40-30 over the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. The Coyotes jumped out to an early 10-2 lead at the 15:55 mark before a timeout from Ottawa. James Brooks at that point had 6 points. He finished the first half with 8 points, so from the 15-minute mark on, only scored 2 points. OU started the game 1 of 6 from the floor. Coyotes 4 of 8. Ottawa got it to 32-27 before a timeout from Anthony Munson. Joe Johnson III at that point with 11 points, and Ottawa was in the midst of a 22-7 run. That was at the 1:53 mark of the first. And then Ottawa finishes 40-30 on a three-pointer from Jackson Mallory to beat the buzzer and cap off a 30-10 run to finish that first half. Braves hit 7 threes as they go 7 of 18. Coyotes 0 of 7 from behind make that 0 of 5, from behind the arc, and just 38% for them at 12 of 31. Ottawa able to battle back after a very slow start from the field to get back to 44%. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com. What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
Welcome back as Ottawa leads at the break 40-30 over Kansas Wesleyan. We'll look at your first half stats. We'll start with the home team tonight, the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Leading the way, James Brooks with 8 points and a rebound. He had 6 of those in the first 5 minutes. Peyton Hatter finished with 1.5 rebounds. A.J. Rain, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal for him. Brendan Ganaway, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Braden White, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Davion Edwards, 5 points off the bench for the Coyotes. They shoot 13 of 32 from the field. 0 of 5 from the three-point line and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. They do out-rebound Ottawa 20-17, but much better effort from the Braves than what we saw on Saturday against Sterling. Leading scorer for Ottawa off the bench, Joe Johnson III, 11 points and 3 rebounds for him. Mason McDowell, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Jackson, to make that, Jaquan Daniels, 7 points, 3 rebounds. 2 steals. Looks like that ankle is okay after rolling it early on in the first half. Kyle Patrick, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Matt Balde had 2 points and 1 assist. Ryan Haskins, 8 points and a rebound. Jackson Mallory, 3 points and a rebound. 1 assist for him in 15 minutes. Daryl Bowie, just 2 points. Andre Jackson, 2. And Mason McDowell, which we mentioned, with 4. Braves, 48% from the field in the first half, 8 of 17 from behind the arc, and 2 of 4 from the foul line. Braves winning the bench points 19-5. Points in the paint, however, in favor of Kansas Wesleyan, 22-8. Braves have forced 6 Kansas Wesleyan turnovers that have turned into 11 points. Coyotes have also forced 6. That's turned into 6 for them. They have the only fast break points tonight, which is 2. Braves have not scored on the fast break. And then second chance points tied at 5. Last field goal for Ottawa coming as time expired as the Jackson Mallory three-pointer beat the buzzer for the Coyotes. Last bucket coming with 21 seconds remaining in the half. Largest lead for the Braves was by 10. Kansas Wesleyan's was by 10 as well at the 13:52 mark. Score was tied once, and the lead change happened just one time. We'll take another break. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa University. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest Midwest, where common sense lives.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
We stop by Ottawa's newest destination for good, clean fun, Fusion Alley, to find out what the experience is really all about.
I love not having to go to Lawrence anymore to bowl.
It's a fun place to be with family.
I'm getting my Bojo on.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill coming soon is the place where friends and families are meeting to bowl, laugh, share, and enjoy a day or night together. Whether you're a serious competitor or you need the bumpers, a few frames can make you feel good. Don't miss out. Visit FusionAlleyOttawa.com for more information.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beckman Motors, Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Neosho County Community College, and Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
KOFO, along with Advent Health Ottawa and Kramer Pharmacy, have sent our best wishes, congratulations, and a few gifts to Stacy Anderson of Williamsburg, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl on Friday night, January 3rd, making her the first baby born at Advent Health in 2020. And our baby New Year.
This is Isabella Marie. This is my first child. I'm happy, excited, nervous at the same time.
Welcome to the world and our KOFO listening family, Isabella Marie.
Thank you, Kramer Pharmacy, Advent Health Ottawa, and KOFO.
Where do you go for fun and entertainment? Here's an idea. Go bowling at the new Fusion Alley in South Ottawa. Fusion Alley is equipped with cutting-edge technology in a bright and exciting atmosphere that the whole family will love. Join a league, host a birthday party, enjoy a night out with friends. And don't forget about Cosmic Bowling every Friday and Saturday night at 9:30. For more information about your new location for fun and entertainment, just visit online at FusionAlleyOttawa.com. Fusion Alley, good, clean fun at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in South Ottawa.
Welcome back to the line as we get set for the start of your second half. It'll be the starters for Ottawa: Haskins, Balde, Patrick, Mallory, and Daniels. For the Coyotes, Ganaway, Brooks, White, Hatter, and Range. Braves lead 40-30. We start the second half. Inbound for the Coyotes will go to White as he crosses the timeline.
Stay in there, Matt. Stay in there.
Off the screen will be James Brooks. Scored 8 in the first half. Down low, they'll go to Range right away. Backing in on Patrick. Still backing in. They'll kick it up top. Braden White left wide open three. Good. Braden White was getting shots up 4 hours before this contest. Only one in the gym when we got here. And that one, nothing but net for the sophomore from Topeka. Braves lead down to 7. Patrick shoots a 3 on the other. It's good. Patrick responds with a 3 of his own, and we're top. Braves go up by 10 again. The second 3 he's hit in a row. Brooks, left side. They'll go to White, left corner, guarded by Haskins. Brooks loses the handle, gets it back. Crossover dribble. Asking for a screen. Right wing Ganaway. Lob inside. It's going to be tipped around, then loose. Ball's loose. Balde has it, and he'll find Daniels before a whistle stops the play. And a foul called on Ganaway for the body. First personal on Ganaway. First team foul on the Coyotes in the second half. Braves have hit 9 3-pointers so far. Daniels on the wing. Haskins comes off the screen. They'll lob it to him inside, looking to lay it up. Takes the contact. Scores in the foul. He goes over the top of Ganaway, who gets his second personal. Haskins now into double figures with 10 as Braves have their largest lead of the game at 12. Senior from Osage cashes in on the and one, and the Braves go up by 13. 18:50 to play. Ottawa 46, Kansas Wesleyan 33. White to Ganaway on the wing. Screen coming from Hatter. They'll look right side to him on the wing. Left-hand dribble for Hatter. Guarded by Daniels. Working to the wing. Dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And a turn. Oh, they're going to say it went. Last was touched by Daniels. So it'll stay with the Coyotes. They'll inbound in front of their own bench with 13 on the shot clock. Brooks to inbound it. Out to White. Guarded by Haskins.
Full screen, Ryan.
Screen coming from Range. White attacks, kicks it corner, Hatter. Hatter going baseline. Looking to stop a reverse layup, good for Hatter. He got 2 Braves to bite on the pump fake. Balde up top at Patrick. Thought about the 3, right wing to Mallory. Left side Patrick. Coming off the screen is Balde. They'll work by one defender, attacks, right corner, finds Mallory. Works by White. Mallory. Backdoor cut, finds Patrick, fading away, jumper from 5 is good. After the over-the-shoulder pass from Jackson Mallory. And the Braves go up by 13, 48-35. Under 18 minutes to go. White in the lane, keeps his dribble. Up top pass, finds Brooks. Brooks works off the screen, right wing to Ganaway. Goes baseline on Daniels, still driving, and a whistle. And a foul called on Daniels, his second personal. First team foul on Ottawa in the half. Ganaway looking for the inbound. He'll go to Brooks on the wing. Open 3 for Brooks, long. Rebound by Balde. Good box out by him. They'll keep the right-hand dribble out to the wing. Up top, Patrick. Left wing, Mallory thought about the 3. He's guarded by Brooks. He'll dribble back to the right side. A little bit of contact and a push-off there on Brooks. And a whistle and a foul called on him. That's his third personal. And quickly Harris will come into this game. Make that his 4th personal. Mallory to inbound in front of the Ottawa bench just to the left of us. Mallory right-hand dribble. Coming off the screen is Haskins. Inside they'll go to Daniels working on Hatter. Daniels spins by Hatter. Right-hand layup. Good on the ISO. The Braves go up by 15. Largest lead of the game for them. Hatter, backdoor cut, finds Ganaway. Steps in the lane, and he's going to be called for the travel first. Thought he got an and one, and instead it's a travel. Into the game for the Coyotes, Daquan Gross. Hatter will come out of the game. Braves up 50-35, 17:05 to go. Patrick right side, Mallory. Screen coming. Mallory drives, gets in the lane, kicks it right side. Daniels driving, looks in the lane, floats, scores, can't score off the glass, gets his own rebound, kicks it back out. Patrick for three one more time. This time it's short. Rebound going to go out of bounds to the Coyotes. Great look by Jaquan Daniels. Another open look for the Braves.
Shooter, hey, Curry.
16:43 to go. Braves 50, Coyotes 35. Harris, transfer from Morningside, currently sitting number 1 in the nation. Only undefeated left. Range backing in on the baseline, spinning off, and he's able to float and score with the left hand as A.J. Range goes into, or he now has 9 points, Thought he was the first one in the double figures for the Coyotes. In the corner, Daniels. Braves by 13. Right hand draw for Jaquan. Crossover dribble, drives, steps back, keeps his handle. Now back up top, Mallory. Right side, Haskins going baseline. Haskins knocked out of bounds. And it's going to say it went off the arm of Haskins. Out of the game for Ottawa is Balde, Mallory, and Patrick. In for the Braves, McDowell, Bowie, and Johnson III. Braves up 50-37, but they've had back-to-back empty possessions. White stepping through, kicks it left side, driving, taking the contact, and an offensive foul called on Kansas Wesleyan as it goes on to Quan Gross. His second personal, 4th team foul on Kansas Wesleyan. Ottawa leads 50-37, 15:49 to go. Daniels on the wing. Screen coming from McDowell. Now Daniels drives, kicks it left side to Haskins, goes through his hands, turnover. That is 3 straight empty possessions for Ottawa and have not gotten a good look. Ganaway to the bucket. Shot's partially blocked, and Ottawa can go the other way. Dangerous pass stolen by Harris, and now a 4-on-1. Ganaway, lob inside range, thought about the dunk, then just finishes with the layup. Pass left side to Haskins, almost goes out of bounds, and then he throws it. Oh, no, he's going to step out of bounds, and a turnover on Ottawa. Sub for the Braves brings Jackson into the game as Ottawa struggling offensively on their last 4 possessions. 3 turnovers, have not gotten a shot up. 15:18 to go. Braves up 50-39. Coyotes defense is starting to tighten up. Braves shooting percentage down to 50%. Ganaway on the wing. They're going to lob it backside, and losing it out of bounds is going to be Zay Wilson on the lob as they try to get a dunk. See if Bowie can get going. Just 2 points for Darrell today. He's 1 of 2 from the field. McDowell, right wing, Jackson. Screen coming. Jackson spins, gets to the hole, goes off the glass. The kiss too strong. And a rebound by Ganaway, pushing in transition. Ganaway to the basket, takes the contact, he's fouled. And an offensive foul call, And never mind, it is going to be called a travel. Ganaway took a lot of contact there, but he stepped in extra time. Big break there for Ottawa. Thought it was going to be a trip to the foul line for Ganaway. Instead, it turns into a turnover. Loppy starts to the second half. Braves by 11. Started this half up by 10. Coming off the screen is Bowie. In the lane, loses the handle. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Ottawa. Bowie has had a tough night. Braves with their 11th turnover. Anthony Munson giving the official an earful to the right of us on the other end of the scorer's table. Pick and roll here with Ganaway. Going to run it. Shot partially blocked, but a whistle and a foul called on McDowell. No one stopping the dribble of Ganaway. Goes on McDowell, his first personal. Second team foul on the Braves.
Hey, you go for Dale. Joe's got the ball.
Ganaway back to the free throw line. First one good. Got 4 tonight. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 3 assists for the senior from Houston. Coyotes have gotten back. They're currently on a 5-0 run. Ganaway's second, good, and it's a 6-0 run for the Coyotes. That's after all of that happening after Brooks went to the bench with his fourth foul. They'll find McDowell across the timeline, passing the quarter to Jackson. Bowie drives, gets to the basket. Layup is good for him as he floats and scores off the glass. And a steal by Jackson on the inbound. Pass left side, Bowie. Bowie will slow it up. On the wing, he'll drive on White. Takes the contact, looks to go off the glass. Good! And Bowie's got back-to-back buckets. And Ottawa back up by 13 at 54-41, 13:39 to play. White, little hesitation. Looking right side. Steps through. Over to Gross. Ganaway. Pass in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Good. And that's the second wide-open three for Braden White. And we're going to get a timeout from the Coyotes, a 30-second timeout as it's 54-44 Braves with 13:25 to play. You listen to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Braden White has started to heat up here in the second half for the Coyotes. He's got 9 points now. Made his last two buckets that were both threes. Ottawa's lead at 10, 54-44 over the Coyotes. 13:23 to go here in Salina. Bowie, right wing for Johnson III. Back to Bowie. Stands on the volleyball line. Left wing Mallory, 15 on the shot clock. Asking for some move at his head coach here at Stephenthal. Bowie driving. Looking for some hesitation, gets the lane, scores off the glass. Bowie has scored 6 straight for the Braves. In transition is Ganaway. Ganaway steps into a 15-footer. It's long. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson in transition. Bounce pass finds Mallory. Mallory leaves it with McDowell. Left side Johnson III. Little hesitation, getting to the lane, has it stripped out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch by Ottawa. For the Braves, that's their 12th turnover. And an inadvertent horn there. So work right side, Zay Wilson. Out to Ganaway. Bishop just let him play with it here. Gross gets the short corner. He'll take a 15-footer very long. Rebound by Mallory for Ottawa. Bowie's going to push. Going the other way. Bowie works to the right wing. Dribbles between his legs, gets it back. Going baseline on Gross. Takes the contact. Leaves it left side. Backdoor pass finds Mallory. Mallory spins right side. Cross-court pass is going to be almost picked off by Ganaway. 10 on the shot clock. Bowie tracks it down near midcourt. Pick and roll with Jackson. Bowie crosses over, and then he's called for palming. Second of the night on Bowie for the palming. McDowell comes out. Patrick comes in. Into the game for the Coyotes is C.J. Weathers. 12:06 to play. Braves 56, Coyotes 44. Braves have led by as many as 15 in the second half. Weathers out to Ganaway on the wing. Up top, it'll go to Wilson. Wilson wearing one yellow shoe on the left foot and one purple shoe on the right. Spinning is Wilson on Jackson. Able to score over the top of a tough physical bucket for Wilson from 4 feet. And they're back within 10. Pass left side to Jackson. In the corner goes Johnson the third. Loses the handle, kicks it left side, Patrick. Patrick, right-hand dribble, up top to Bowie. Screen coming. Bowie, a little hesitation, has it stripped away by Ganaway. Pushing in transition. Goes behind the back, goes through his hands. It's picked up by Patrick. Ottawa can go the other way to Johnson the third. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Braden White. Ottawa had a 2-on-1. Daniels will come back in. All will stay with Ottawa. Mallory will make that. Jackson will sit for Ottawa. Mallory will inbound. Ganaway will get a breather for the Coyotes, bringing in Savion Edwards. Mallory's inbound, finds Bowie on the left wing. Has it stripped away. Edwards will go the other way with it. Edwards, right-hand layup's good. Just picked Bowie's pocket that time, and Bowie will push the other way. Bowie, right wing for Mallory. Cross court finds Patrick. In the corner to Daniels. Daniels up top, Patrick. driving. Daniels, right-hand layup, good for him. And the foul. Late whistle that time by the officials. Ottawa will take it, though. Foul goes on Edwards. His second personal. 15th foul on Kansas. Wesleyan Johnson third will come out, as will Bowie. Haskins and Balday come back in. Daniels, 11 points. Long on the free throw. Ball's loose. Weathers tracks it down in the corner for the Coyotes. White guarded by Mallory as he crosses the timeline. Works to the left side of the floor into the hands of Edwards. Lob inside, goes to Wilson. Wilson backing in, loses the handle, and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Before he loses out of bounds for Daniels, that's his third personal. Third team foul on Ottawa. A.J. Range heads to the scorer's table for the Coyotes. Harris, right wing, to Edwards. Pass left side, Wilson, jab step, might have traveled, gets in the lane, takes the contact, partially blocked, and another foul call. This one's going to go on Daniels. Why? His fourth. Shooting two for the Coyotes to be Zay Wilson, 47% free throw shooter. And Jackson's going to have to come into the game for Daniels with 10:28 to go. Wilson's free throw no good. Range will come back in for Kansas Wesleyan. Daniels will sit here with 4 fouls and 11 points. Weathers will check out. Coyotes from the foul line, 6 of 11. Wilson with a long pause. Free throw good. McDowell will come into the game for Patrick. Braves lead 58-49. 10:28 to go. And White will guard Mallory the length of the floor. Right wing pass to Jackson. He'll hold it on the wing. And then has it knocked out of his hand, stolen by the Coyotes. Now, and Jackson able to take it away, and a jump ball called. Ottawa will retain possession. Ganaway will come in for White. Shot clock goes to 20. Braves the inbound across from us with Mallory. Inbound to Haskins, and then a handoff to Mallory. Jackson at the free throw line, steps back, driving on range, gets the bucket, shot blocked from behind. Coyotes go the other way with Edwards. Edwards in transition to the right wing, guarded by Mallory, spins in the lane, kicks it in the corner. Ganaway. Pass is tipped and knocked out of bounds by the Coyotes and A.J. Range. Turnover on the Coyotes. 14th on them. 9:53 remains here in Salina. Braves lead 58-49. Jackson's going to bring it up the floor for the Braves. Going to get a lot of minutes here down the stretch with Daniels with 4 fouls. Balday also getting extra minutes. Braves run the dribble weave. And a reach-in foul called on the Coyotes. They're 6th. Ganaway trying to step in on the dribble weave. And for Ganaway, instead they're going to call this one on Zay Wilson, his first person. Inbound to Mallory. Guarded by Edwards. He'll leave it with Haskins. Working right side to Balday. Now to McDowell. Backdoor cut by Haskins. Off the glass. Score! On the backdoor cut in the dish from McDowell. Braves by 11. 9:22 to go. Edwards to Range. He'll work on McDowell. Range up top to Ganaway. Left side Wilson. Wilson with the 18-footer. Good. Ottawa will let Wilson have that. It's the second time he's hit one from there. 60-51. We work towards 9 minutes. McDowell picks up his dribble. Has to go to Haskins on the other side of the floor. Screen set. They'll go to McDowell. McDowell backdoor cut finds Balday. Takes one dribble. Gets in the lane. Shot blocked from behind. And the Coyotes can push. Ganaway. Left-hand layup. Good. Coyotes within 7, and that's going to force an Ottawa timeout with 8:44 to play, as it will be a 30-second timeout called by head coach Aaron Stevensall. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college. But all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball in their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up. Lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Braves lead by 7, 60-53. Braves have turned it over 15 times today. Only average 12 turnovers a game, and the Coyotes defense has been very physical. That's what they are known for. I mean, this is the number 1 scoring offense against the number 1 scoring defense. Lob inside to McDowell. He spins on Range, goes over the top, it twirls in and out. Rebound by Range, and the Coyotes push the other way. Dribble right side to Edwards. Pick and roll. Edwards driving in the lane. Floater for him is an air ball, but an offensive rebound and a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Johnson the third and Bowie head to the scorers table for Ottawa. 5th team foul on the Braves. First personal on Balde as Mallory and him will come out of the game. Edwards inbound to the right of the basket. Coming off the screen, jumper, long, rebound pulled down by Zay Wilson. Putback's good for him as Zay Wilson come off the bench and has given Kansas Wesleyan a spark, and they're within 5. Bowie dribble handoff with Jackson. Goes between the legs. We'll slow it up. Haskins. Braves trying to do too much off the dribble right now to run the offense. Haskins takes the contact. Shot's no good. Other way are the Coyotes. 4-on-3. Ganaway in the lane. Right side Range. Layup's good in the foul. Braves' 15-point lead is evaporated. Ottawa's cooled off from the field as well. Range to finish the three-point play as Wilson will come out. Weathers will come in.
Look out!
A.J. Range with 15. Hits the front rim. McDowell gets the rebound. Braves lead stays at 3. 7:40 left. And all Coyotes in the last couple minutes. Haskins, dribble handoff with Bowie. Right wing to Haskins. Haskins, a little hesitation. Right-hand layup blocked from behind. Daniels had it, or Jackson had it, and then he gets it knocked out of bounds by the Coyotes. A little bit of contact there at the end of the play. Haskins had beat Edwards down the baseline. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Go hit the rim, right?
Now they're going to talk and see if the shot clock goes to 20 because I believe it got blocked off the rim. Officials will talk about it here. No, they will not change, so it'll stay at 12 seconds. Bowie to inbound to the left of the bucket. We'll go to Haskins in the right corner. Ottawa needs someone to step up right now offensively. 6 seconds. Bowie will hold it near midcourt. Started by Edwards. Bowie, a little hesitation, takes the contact, and then is fouled with the body with 2 on the shot clock. And that is the 7th team foul on the Coyotes. Bowie will shoot the 1-and-1. Goes on Edwards, his second. Oh, my apologies, his third personal. Didn't see a signal. It is the 1-and-1. They will show it to the sideline. Bowie's free throw, good. Bowie with 9. First trip to the foul line today. 4 of 5 from the field. Braves lead by 4, 61-57. Second good as well as Ottawa 4 of 7 from the free throw line today. Bowie into double figures with 10 as James Brooks off the bench into the scorer's table. When he left, they were down by 15. When he comes back in, they could be as close as 5. Edwards for 3 on the wing, good. Oh, no, excuse me, in and out. My apologies. That one was about as far down as you can go without it counting. Big break for Ottawa there Edwards was wide open, and then Ottawa looks like they're going to turn it over. Johnson III does rip it away in time where the Coyotes can take it. Johnson III driving, steps through, gets the basket, layup's no good. Rebound by Edwards for Kansas Wesleyan in transition, goes right by two defenders in the lane, floats, can't score, a whistle and a foul called late, and no one for Ottawa stops the dribble.
That's not cool, man.
Seventh team foul on Ottawa. Second on McDowell. Edwards shoots two. Edwards first off the back rim, and he's had an impressive game as the freshman from Topeka at Washburn Rural, same school as Braden White. Coyotes 7 of 14 from the free throw line today. Jackson will come out. Daniels will come back in. Big minutes for Andre Jackson today. Second for Edwards does fall as his front rim backboard and drops. Braves up 62-58, 6:33 to go here in Salina as Edwards will continue to guard Bowie. Bowie, a little hesitation, works on Brooks, still spinning, takes the contact, scores off the glass with the double clutch. Braves by 6:20 to go. Bowie with Wells. Lob inside, is going to go to range on McDowell. Passes tip straight up in the air. Daniels has it. Braves will go 3-on-1. Haskins. Lob inside to Daniels, goes over his head, turnover on Ottawa. That's one Ottawa's going to regret there. Wilson in the corner. Ganaway drives in the lane, floats, looks to score. It's long. Ball tipped in the air. Wilson comes away with the offensive board, though. Wilson baseline and reverse layup's good. That is a tough matchup right now for McDowell, who looks gassed. Braves by 4, 5:50 to play, and that was a big 4-point swing as Ottawa had a 3-on-1 that turned into a turnover. Three-pointer from Bowie on the wings off the front rim. Rebound by James Brooks for Kansas Wesleyan. 5:35 to go, 64-60 Ottawa. Range back up top to Ganaway. Braves need to stop. Ganaway, right wing, screen coming from range. Ganaway, right side, Brooks. Brooks drives on Johnson III, takes the contact, can't score, gets his own rebound though. Pass left side, Zay Wilson for three. Good, of course it is. And Ottawa's lead down to 1 at 64-63. Daniels on the right wing. Ottawa's got to find out who wants the basketball right now offensively. A lot of contact, pass right side, Bowie. Bowie in the lane, floats, scores in the foul! And if that's on Brooks, that's his fifth. Goes on Zay Wilson, his second. Sub for Ottawa will bring McDowell into the game, or out of the game. And a timeout called by Kansas Wesleyan. The Ottawa leads 66-63. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Parenting doesn't come with a manual, so if you are currently raising children, you no doubt could use a little help. Whether you have a child who is potty training, a strong-willed 5-year-old, colicky newborn, or a rebellious teen, Life Care Center of Ottawa offers free parenting education to any parent of any age child. Not only that, while you are learning, you are also earning the resources you need to help care for your children, all at no cost to you. Call us today at 785-242-4500 to start becoming the mom or dad you were designed to be.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Great Life Golf and Fitness, Rock Creek of Ottawa, Shelter Insurance Agent, Paul Cotta, Advent Health Ottawa, and Proudy Building Services. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back. Ottawa leads by 3, 66-63 after the foul in the bucket for Daryl Bowie. Lucas Zeman checks in for Ottawa. Couldn't be put in a bigger spot than right now for the junior in his first game as an Ottawa Brave, the 6'8 junior from Los Angeles, California. We'll have to deal with A.J. Range. Bowie looks to finish the and one. Daryl Bowie with 14. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line today. And one free throw for Bowie is going to go. Braves by 4. 4:55 to play here in Mabee Arena. Bowie will guard Edwards. Pick and roll with range. Edwards driving, getting the bucket. Layup's good. He got by Seaman. Was able to get the layup as Edwards has really taken over at point guard today. Braden White has had a good game, but Edwards has just been better. Bowie in the lane, looks to attack, gets the rebound back, and then it goes out of bounds off of Ottawa. 4:37 to go. Coyotes with a chance to tie it or take the lead with a 3. They've battled back from a 15-point deficit in the second half. They led by as many as 10 in the first half. Edwards, Brooks, wide open 3. It's good. And I'm not sure what happened there. As Ottawa got caught watching. And the Coyotes have their first lead of the second half. They go up by 1. Daniels on the wing. Screen coming from Zeman. Zeman, jumper from Daniels is long. Rebound by Range. 4:05 to play. Coyotes lead by 1. Edwards pick and roll with Range. Pass left side, Brooks. Another 3 from the wing. Long this time. Jots the third with the board. Cross-court pass finds Bowie. Bowie looking to attack. Takes the contact and a whistle and a foul called. That's going to go on Edwards. 19th foul on the Coyotes. 4th personal on Edwards. Jots the third will come out. Haskins will come in. Zeman will check out for McDowell. Coyotes lead by 1. Still a 1-and-1 here for Bowie. Bowie, front end of the 1-and-1, good. Gerald Bowie was 16. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line as we're tied at 68. 3:47 to play. On the floor for Ottawa, Mallory, McDowell, Haskins, Daniels, and Bowie. Bowie's second good as well, and the Braves regain the lead, 69-68. 3:44 to play.
Hey, Ryan,
this one's been as good as advertised. Coyotes were picked in the preseason poll 4th. Ottawa was picked 5th. Going to go pick and roll with Ganaway. Ganaway to the elbow. Coming off the screen is Brooks. Brooks crosses over. Step back three-pointer from straight away is Long. Long rebound, though, pulled down by Range. Range goes back in the corner, goes back up top to Edwards, and a second chance here for the Coyotes. Driving. Edwards, left side to Ganaway. Ganaway with the elbow jumper. Go in and out, and a whistle and a foul called on Bowie. That one was avoidable. Third personal on Bowie. 8th team foul on Ottawa. Ganaway will shoot 2 as he was in the act of shooting. That is the 8th team foul on Ottawa. Ganaway's first, no good. Braden White returns for Edwards, and Edwards has been tremendous tonight. 10 points, 4 of 6 from the field. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, but has to take a seat here with those 4 fouls. Ganaway, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the foul line today. It's no good either, but another offensive rebound, this time by Zay Wilson. This shot's going to be blocked away out into the hands to Brooks on the wing. Brooks driving, step back, kicks it to Braden White in the corner. Driving baseline, Ganaway takes the contact, gets it over to Range, layup's good. And right now, K-Dub just wants it more. 70-69 Kansas Wesleyan. 2:50 to go. Bowie looking to drive. Gets in the lane, takes the contact. That one might have been goaltending, very close. But it'll go out of bounds, stays with Ottawa with 17 on the shot clock. Bowie will inbound it to the left of the basket. Lob out to the wing to Daniels. 15 on the shot clock. They'll go to Haskins. Left side, McDowell goes baseline on Range. They'll spin. Backdoor cut, finds Haskins. Haskins in the lane, kicks it corner. Bowie for 3 in the corner's blocked. And a offensive foul called on Bowie on the kickout. Second time that's been called on him today. His 4th personal. Into the game for the Coyotes is Savion Edwards. White will come out of the game. So an offensive-defensive switch here. Head coach Anthony Muntz, that's the 9th team foul on the Braves. Coyotes 70, Braves 69. Coyotes with the basketball. They have come back from 15 down to take the lead. Ottawa needs to pay attention to James Brooks. They'll have it on the left wing. They're going to ISO him. He's going to go pick and roll here in just a second. Brooks to the free throw line, picks up his dribble. They're going to go down low to Range. Range hesitation, takes the contact, can't score. Gets his own rebound, ball's on the floor. McDowell has it for Ottawa. They have numbers if they push. Cross-court pass out to Bowie. Bowie, left side Daniels. Daniels, right hand, layup good. Ottawa by 1, 71-70, 1:58 to go. And that is what's been missing today, is that additional pass. And a timeout called by the Coyotes after Ottawa regains the lead 71-70. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 103,000 here in Kansas. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
Andre Jackson will check into the game for Ottawa. McDowell will sit. The tallest player on the floor for the Braves is Jaquan Daniels. Daniels at 6'4", Jackson at 6'3", and Range will have the ability to shoot over the top, as will Wilson. But right now, Ottawa's got to find a way to stop James Brooks. Ganaway and Edwards at the guard position. Johnson III also into the game now. He'll guard Edwards. 1:48 to go, clock running. Shot clock at 18. Johnson III works right side. Brooks left wing, goes baseline. Brooks, floater, layup's no good. It's partially blocked, and Haskins will go the other way. Haskins out to Daniels. Daniels' layup is going to get stuck, and that is going to give possession to Kansas Wesleyan. So it'll be Kansas Wesleyan basketball. Daniels just got caught too far under the basket. The Braves do get a stop, but unfortunately it goes back to the Coyotes. 1:33 remains. Edwards will pick it up near midcourt, guarded by Johnson III. 71-70 Ottawa. Lob inside to Range. They're going to go inside out to Smith. Smith driving in the corner. Brooks. Brooks going baseline. Kicks it in the corner to Ganaway. Ganaway left side. Brooks going in the lane. Drives in the lane. Floats. And that's got to be a charge. No, they're going to call the blocking foul. And Jackson might have been in the restricted area. Not a great angle from here. Official definitely had a better angle than I did, but unfortunate for Jackson. Fortunately, you send one of the better free throw shooters on this team to the line to shoot 2. That is the 10th team foul on Ottawa, 9 on the Coyotes. Brooks shoots 2 free throws. Tonight he's got 11. That's his first free throw of the game. It's good. Tied at 71. Bowie and McDowell return. Johnson III and Daniels will come out.
Hey,
71 all. Brooks with 12. Make it 13 as the Coyotes go up by 1, 72-71. Bowie will slow it up here. 1:09 to go. He'll be guarded by Braden White. Pick and roll coming between him and McDowell. Bowie to the wing. Bowie slows it up, drives, loses the handle, gets it back, has it stripped away again. Ball's loose again, and Ottawa's trying to call timeout. They'll get it. And now they're going to talk, and it could be a jump ball. And they will get the timeout with a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. Braves trail by 1. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO.com.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your KOFO Sports Guide at Dials Construction, State Farm Insurance Agent Ryan Disbrow, Don Hardman, Fusion Alley, and Primetime Grill. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Braves basketball, 12 on the shot clock after the timeout. Mallory to inbound. Bowie, Haskins, Jackson, and McDowell on the floor for the Braves. It'll go to Bowie near midcourt. 55 seconds, 11 on the shot clock. Bowie, hesitation. Guarded by White. Drives on White. Takes the contact, floats. It is going to be short. Ball tipped in the air. Range with the rebound, and Ottawa's going to try and foul. No, it's a reach-in foul called on Jackson with 41.6. We'll send Ganaway to the line for 2, as that is the double bonus. Fourth on Andre Jackson. Bowie attacking. Couldn't get it to go. Ganaway shoots to the Coyotes tonight, 10 of 19 from the free throw line. Ganaway 3 of 6, as he has got 7 total points. Misses the first. Jackson will go down to the baseline to try and box out A.J. Range in case of a miss. 1 point lead for the Coyotes. One more free throw for Ganaway. Ganaway's second is in and out. Rebound by Jackson. 41 seconds to go. Braves down by 1. Clock running. 11-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 72-71 Coyotes. Pick and roll with McDowell. Left side McDowell. Guarded by Range. He'll dribble the short corner. Picks up his dribble. He'll find Haskins. 10 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Bowie steps back, steps into a 3. Good! And Ottawa goes up by 2 in a timeout with 18.8 as Bowie hits another big 3. Timeout called by the Coyotes with 18.8 to go. Wait to see if it is a 30 or a full. It is going to be a full, so we'll take a 30-second break. Listen to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Bowie hits another three-pointer. And looking at tonight, Darryl Bowie, that is his first make of the game. He is now 1 of 3 from the field from behind the three-point line. None bigger than that one. It's 74-72 Ottawa, 18.8 to go. Of course, first thought, James Brooks, the guy you have to guard, but some other guys have hit some big shots tonight for the Coyotes. Zay Wilson has 12. Braden White with 12. Brendan Ganaway 7. Savion Edwards with 10. A.J. Range with 15. We'll see if the Coyotes try and hold for the final shot or if they try and go early to maybe get 2 potential chances in case of a miss. Johnson III returns, as does Jaquan Daniels, who is really limping here. The inbound for the Coyotes will be Zay Wilson. Ottawa's going to go full court here. And they will let Ganaway bring it across half court. 14 seconds to go. Pass left side. Edwards driving on Johnson. Third float. He misses the jumper. Ottawa will hold it and throw it the other way. Mallory can hold it. Mallory. Left side to Johnson III, and they'll foul him with 3.6. And going to the foul line for 2 is Joe Johnson III after the miss from Edwards. What a smart play there by Daniels to find Mallory streaking the other end of the floor. Ran off another 2 or 3 seconds there. Hahn will come into the game as James Brooks is fouled out of this one. Johnson III will shoot 2 with 3.6 to go, and Ottawa leading 74-72. Johnson III's free throw good. Braves up by 3, 75-72. And Ottawa's going to call the timeout. with 3.6 remaining and leading by 3 over the Coyotes from Kansas Wesleyan. Full timeout. We'll take a 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball on KLFO.com.
I perform for our high school choir director, who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the high school in your community.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
By 3.6 to go. Johnson the third to shoot the second after he made the front end. Tonight, Johnson the third, 12 points, 4 rebounds for the junior from Waynesville, Missouri. Free throw for him, good, and the Braves go up by 4 with 3.6 to play, and a timeout called by Kansas Wesleyan. As Joe Johnson III hits 2 huge free throws. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Follow your favorite area high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team's schedule from basketball and soccer, wrestling and softball, golf, tennis, baseball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Crown Realty agent Todd Barrows, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, Remax agent Joe Costco, Kramer Pharmacy, and Custom Dental. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Joe Johnson III hit 2 free throws, and the Braves lead by 4. 3.6 to go. And the Coyotes have to go the length of the floor here. Both teams with 1 timeout left. On the floor for the Braves, Haskins, Mallory, Johnson III, Jackson, and Daniels. For the Coyotes, Range, Ganaway, Edwards, Wilson, and Dylan Hahn to replace James Brooks. Range to inbound.
Back one, back.
We'll throw it to Ganaway. 3 seconds. Ganaway, half-court jumper is going to be good with .3 remaining. Can't believe he got it to go. 76-72. And a timeout called by the Coyotes with 0.3 to go as they've cut it to a 1-point deficit. What a shot by Ganaway to hit the half-quarter. And now Ottawa will make that Kansas Wesleyan use the timeout. Ottawa just has to make sure this one gets inbounded, but my goodness, Ganaway with the 40-footer. And we're going to see some subs here. McDowell will come in. Seen Ottawa sometimes this year throw the length of the floor pass. I think in this one you just have Daniels body up and throw it right to him. As long as he gets touched by someone, this game is going to run out. 76-75 Ottawa. 0.3 seconds remain.
No foul, offensive. Gold. No foul. They can't shoot. They can't shoot.
So coming out of the timeout, McDowell will inbound. Ball just needs to be touched by someone here. They're going to throw it the other length of the floor, and that's going to do it. As Ottawa wins by 1 in Salina, 76-75 over the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. As the Braves stretch their win streak to 8 and improve to 10-1 in KCAC play. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation.
Coach coming into this one, number one scoring offense against the number one scoring defense, and was as good as advertised, I think.
It was as good or as bad. I mean, you got to give Cato a ton of credit, man. They are so well coached defensively, and they're physical, and they grab and hold, and that's their style. And they, the thing I thought that was cool about tonight's matchup and our two teams is we have definite styles and kind of philosophies and personalities for our teams, and they both showed up, and we were lucky to come out of here with the win. We'd like to score about 10 or 15 more points, and but you know what? It took us 60 minutes to get our energy back. I don't think we had great energy at all against Sterling, and it took us a while in the first half to get it going, man. But I'm glad we got our team and our energy back, and now we just need to get better at executing and taking better care of the ball.
Slow start, got down 20-10, then finished the half on a 30-10 run in the first. A lot of that coming from the energy brought by your bench, specifically Joe Johnson III, scores 11 points in the first half, then hits 2 big free throws at the end of this one to ice it.
Yeah, we've talked about our bench and our depth all season long, and we're even deeper. Lucas Zeman got in there and gave us some good minutes defensively and rebounding, and I think he's going to establish himself as a defensive presence in there, and it's nice to have him in there to go against AJ Range, because AJ Range is a big, strong dude and a good player. So our bench is good. Our team is good when we play together and we have energy. When we don't have energy, we're just a bunch of dudes running around out there. So hopefully the energy continues, and like I said, we just need to get a little bit better at our stuff.
Saturday, another big physical team comes to Wilson Fieldhouse and McPherson College, who put on a clinic against Kansas Wesleyan last Saturday by knocking down 9 first-half three-pointers. A team you're going to have to defend, but has some big bodies inside that they're going to have to box out and rebound as well.
Yeah, they're I don't think they're as physical as this team, but they're a good team. They're playing well lately. Coach Eskilson's his first year, and he's doing a nice job. So, I'll keep saying it every time you bring up the next team, Casey. We're going to enjoy the heck out of this one, and we'll worry about Mac tomorrow.
Well, Coach, you get your 10th conference win of the season, and more importantly, win your 7th game on the road in conference play. What has kind of been the mentality on the road this year for your team that's had you so successful?
I think it's just a matter of taking care of business and being locked in. I think we don't worry about kind of what's going on around us. We just kind of get in our routine, and I think we know we're going to get other teams' best shots. I mean, we're the top team in the conference, and we are getting everybody's best shots. Luckily, we've been able to answer that bell, most of the time, especially on the road. So excited to get back into Wilson Fieldhouse and get another game at home, but we'll keep playing in wherever they tell us to go, that's for sure.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Braves win 76-75 over Kansas Wesleyan. We'll take one quick break, and when we come back, we will wrap it up. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's hard to believe that we're at the end of another year. 2019 was good to us at KOFO. We turned 70 years old in September, and we appreciated you showing up to help us celebrate. We gave away $500 in cash to one lucky listener for finding the KOFO Lucky Shamrock. You treated us and our vendors to a huge turnout at the Home and Garden Expo that we'll do again this March. We broadcast from the Franklin and Anderson County Fairs this summer, the Power of the Past Tractor Show at Forest Park, and the Mayor's Christmas tree lighting downtown on a chilly night in November. And we enjoyed teaming up with you to help those in need in our community. community by raising over $5,000 during our telethon for the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. And we dropped off a huge amount of food and toys for Hope House and ECAN thanks to your donations during our Thanks for Giving campaign. All of that plus over 250 sports broadcasts while remaining your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. Here's to a happy new year ahead. Thank you for being a part of our listening family. From all of us at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
A thriller here in Salina, 76-75 over the Kansas Wesleyan University Coyotes. Leading scorer tonight for Ottawa, Darryl Bowie, 20 points for him to go along with 2 assists. Jaquan Daniels, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Kyle Patrick, 8 points and 2 boards. Ryan Haskins, 13 points and a rebound. Jackson Mallory, 3 points, 2 boards, 2 assists for him. Andre Jackson, 2 points. Joe Johnson III, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Mason McDowell, 4 points, 6 boards. Braves, 48% from the field, 47% from behind the arc as they hit 10 threes. Just 2 in the second half as they were 8 of 17 in the first and 76% from the foul line. Braves win the battle for the bench 39-22. Every other category was owned by the Coyotes, but the category that matters at the end of this one is a 76-75 victory. I want to thank everyone for listening. The Braves will be back in action on Saturday. They'll play at 5 o'clock against McPherson College in Wilson Fieldhouse. Students not back on campus yet would love to have everyone in attendance to cheer on the number 10 ranked team in the country. I want to thank Judy Ginola tonight for all her work in the production room, and for all of you listening, we'll see you on Saturday. Braves win tonight 76-75 over the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by our Braves sports title sponsor, Fusion Alley, with Primetime Grill coming soon. Home to the OU bowling teams. Also by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, Arvest Bank, and by Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and Kramer Pharmacy. OU Braves basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, the City of Ottawa, Great Life Golf and Fitness, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. For more information about our next OU sports broadcast, just log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com or listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.